Hey everybody, this is Nick. Today we're going to be reviewing the body cam footage of the Columbus, Ohio police incident, the 13-year-old, the 16-year-old girl that was shot by a police officer. I think his name was Reardon. So we're going to watch the body cam footage. I fast forwarded it to about a minute. Basically, I've been in public safety for about 9 years, law enforcement, and I'm going to kind of review this stuff, but this is going to be kind of a mixed batch in this channel. It's going to have a kind of some different content. So with that being said, let me okay. Let's review this video here. All right, guys.
No!
911, what's the address of your emergency?
It's on Legion Lane.
What's the emergency there?
Oh, well, never mind. The police are already out here. Never mind. Thank you.
What's the address of your emergency?
What's going on? Hey, what's going on? Hey, get down.
Let's bring it back just a bit here. You can already see what's happening here, but let's take this sort of frame by frame. So, Officer Reardon gets out of his vehicle. Boom. This is what he sees. Okay, he's not entirely sure. I can say based on this, we don't have really any good idea what's going on. Threat perception, this is, assaultive, I guess. Let's continue.
Hey.
He approaching.
What's going on? Hey,
So first, he's dealing with this lady. We don't know exactly what's going on over here. Clearly, this is where the incident's happening because of the yelling and stuff. But this lady is the first one he makes contact with.
What's going on? Hey.
Boom. So here's the assailant. Throws this girl down.
Hey.
This girl's down.
Hey,
We don't exactly see what's happening. This is the assailant here.
get down.
Okay, boom. So now, you got this victim. This guy, who I guess is the father or something, is kicking the victim in the head. This girl with the jeans on. Let me just make sure we're looking at the same thing here. Yeah, we're looking at the same thing. So this girl here with the jeans on is the one that has the knife.
Get down.
Boom, there's the kick to the head. There's the knife. See, the only thing that right now is pretty ballsy is that this police officer has a perfect aim or something, because he really could have blasted the girl in the pink hair and it would have been a real bad day. But anyways.
No! You ain't shoot my fucking back!
She's down. Hold on. My thing is, what about the dog? You got the dog back here. What about the dog? So the knife is right here on the.
Back up. She had a knife. She just went at her.
She's a fucking kid, man! Damn, are you stupid? A fucking Hold on. I told you. I told you. Oh, y'all motherfuckers.
All right. Based to this point right here. Yeah, let me try to sort this out. All right. So based on what we've seen to this point here. Okay, we got Paco filling in what's going on here. What we got up to this point appears to be a reasonable use of force. She had a knife. She was actively assaulting someone. It was very serious. Could be deadly. Obviously, a knife is lethal. So what he did was he utilized his firearm to stop the threat to protect the girl in the pink, that guy's daughter. That's a justified shoot. In fact, that cop should probably get a medal because he saved that girl in the pink's life. What he did saved a life, potentially. But nope, not in today's culture. But I can almost guarantee that there's more to this clip. You know, a lot of things happen after the fact. So you'll have your use of force situation, and then you'll have to deal with your crowd or some type of follow-up. So once you're dealing with that follow-up, that's when things start to get a little bit hostile. You know, and then you'll end up having kind of multiple disturbances going on that could be dangerous. So just give me a second. Yeah. I don't know which one to click on here. Okay. Boom.
I'm on my chair. I'm telling you now. That shouldn't even
All right, what do you need me to do? What do you need me to do? What do you need me to do?
All right, this is good right here. We got a good view of the knife. This is a kitchen knife. You know, better than a butter knife, but not quite a machete. Here we have this officer is beginning his first aid assessment. Good. The officer back here is conducting scene assessment. And Officer Reardon here is just kind of doing the crime scene thing, making sure that the family stays back. Are they upset? Rightfully so, I guess. Obviously, it's a loss of a loved one or whatever. You know, not quite a loss yet, but let's continue getting into this.
All right. What do you need? You need to pull her down? This way. We're out this way. All right. Hold on. I'll take this. 200.
All right. So he just throws that knife in the thing, not thinking that's really a great move here because they're going to question everything that you do. So now you're taking a piece of evidence and throwing it on the grass. I get you need to move her body, but also be aware that that's a crime scene. You know that.
She came at her with a knife.
A kid with a knife. A fucking baby.
So at this point, this is where, in my opinion, there should be your mental health people coming out, your counselors, your social workers, whatever it is, and the defund the police. They want to insert whatever these people, because now the problem is settling the disturbance that's happening. The family there is traumatized by this use of force, so now you need that mental health aspect to come in and take care of the family here, right?
She charged her when she came.
They're looking for any bullet wound they may have up here. That's what's going on here.
Matter with the knife.
You didn't have to shoot her with what? That's a fucking girl. Yeah. I mean, now she's dead for what? You just got.
Okay, now this guy says now she's dead. Obviously, nothing good's gonna happen after this.
Over this shit. Just watch it. You're gonna shoot her for nothing. You shot a fucking kid.
So, not that I'm a, doctor or anything, but they really need to stop this bleeding. So they're doing all the CPR, all this blood's coming out, right? You need to stop the bleed because now she's got these bullet holes. She's going to bleed to death. Not give her CPR, but turn this girl over, find those wounds, patch them up, stuff them up, get her to stop bleeding. Now he's going to give her CPR and she's going to die. But let's continue this.
Come on. She came at her with the knife.
Don't argue with her.
All right.
Hey, watch your back. Watch your back.
Somebody get
Come on.
right there, my team.
All right.
You're gonna shoot a girl. She ain't coming back no knife.
All right, we need to get rid of this guy right here. The family is all right. This guy now, now he's obstructing a crime scene, right? Now this guy's a problem right here. Now's not the time for him to air his grievances right here. He's got to go. So when more officers arrive, I'm sure they're going to deal with this gentleman right here, right? This is going to be a strong negative.
Come on, stay with us. Come on. Keep that knife.
Hold on. Back up.
She did not come with no knife.
The knife's right here.
I see the knife, but she didn't come at you with the knife.
She came at them.
She came at you. So that gives you a reason to shoot.
Back up.
Stay with me. What's her name?
This guy right here just dude. Right? Yeah, he came at them, so that gives you the right. And he's like, dead gas. See this guy right here just had a dude moment.
What's her name?
What's her name?
What's her name? Micaiah.
Stay with us, Micaiah. Come on. Stay with us, Micaiah. Come on.
I need this scene secured. All right.
There it is, the swish.
What's up?
This guy's doing his free pop thing. Oh shit, there's a dead body there. How about you get into work here and secure the scene, right?
What's up?
Now you got this traffic thing going. This car's got to go. You got to have room for the ambulance and all this. It's coming to get to this girl, so they really do have to clean this crime scene up. They have to get this up right now.
Yeah, I should have a medic ruling. Yes.
Come on.
Come on, stay with Micaiah. Come on. Come on.
Here's another one, right? They're all concerned about this. This is not really the most disciplined, backup that you want showing up, in my opinion. But what do I know?
Come on, hang with us. AED in the car. Shot her. You just got out the car and shot her. I watched the whole.
She charged her with an.
All right, don't talk to him. Don't talk to him.
All right.
Come on, Micaiah. Come on, Micaiah. You ain't. She's dead. Come on, Micaiah. Stay with us. Stay with us. Come on. Put your leg up. Come on, Micaiah.
Not this cop, I'm not trying to blast anybody, but right now you're looking a little useless, my man. You're looking a little.
You just jumped out there. You shot her. I watched the whole.
This guy's got to go. This guy's inciting the problem here. Modern day policing doesn't understand that this guy, is interfering with the duties of a police officer. That's what he's doing. By inciting violence, that's what he's doing here. I watch this. He's got to go.
Back him up. Hey, back everybody up.
Okay, now they're moving him back. Maybe they can entertain him over here off to the side. But we don't want him blowing up this whole thing. They need to get him tamed down.
Come on, Micaiah. Come on.
Are you all right?
I got
Take him. Take him. Come here. Take a breath.
I got witnesses in this car, so you might want to take him over there.
All right. All right. We're going to come over here to the right.
All right.
Are you hit?
No, she charged the other person
All right.
with a knife,
We'll figure it out.
and she kept charging her with the knife.
We'll figure it out. We'll figure it
All
out.
right.
I'm sorry, who are you?
Over here.
All right.
All right. Let's get into this just a tad bit. Okay. So, we're going to play that back in a minute. Just the part of what he's observing, the active stabbing that goes on. We're going to review that. Overall, that was a good use of force, man. That's a stressful situation. The cops getting there. You got the father kicking the girl in the head. Now you got another girl who's trying to stab another girl. So really you got, 4 assaults all happening at the same time. He observes the knife. He witnesses an attempted stabbing. He pulls out his gun and he eliminates that threat and saves that lady's life, the one who would have been a victim of a stabbing. Good use of force? Yes. But let's take one more look at it just to make sure that we covered the bases, and then we'll close out of this hog. Right. We'll rewind it back. So right about, yep.
The police are already out here. Never mind. Thank you.
Hey. What's going on?
Okay, this girl's about to get stabbed right here. But
Hey, what's going on? Hey.
Does anybody see the knife here?
Hey. Hey.
Phone.
Hey. Get down. Get down.
There's the knife right there.
Get down. Get.
That's a tough one. Is the knife right in that hand there?
Down.
So she goes to stab. There's the knife. Right there. The dog didn't get hit.
You ain't shoot my fucking baby! You shot my baby!
The dog is like, oh boy. Not a good day. All right. Final verdict. This is it. I'm going to own it right now. You ready? 100% justified shooting. I don't care if that's a 10-year-old. That was a big girl who was a violent, assaultive person. But as soon as he got there, he observed. She was throwing girls around, kicking girls. They had the guy kicking a girl in the head. Then pulls out a kitchen knife, pins a girl to the car, gets her hand back, lunges forward in an attempt to jab and stab. When Officer Reardon pulls out his firearm and ends and eliminates that threat. Yes, this officer deserves a Medal of Merit. In my opinion, he did something heroic. It's very tough now for law enforcement officers to go out to work when they could get stuck dealing with this. That's stressful for that officer. You think that when he arrived on that scene, that's what he intended to do? Nope. He went to work that day. I'm sure that this was the last thing he wanted to have happen. The last thing you want to do is end up in the news. And that happened to this guy, and I'm pretty sure that's not what he wanted to have happen. So keeping with that in mind, the trying time for law enforcement, it's important. It's important for police accountability, certainly. And when an officer is wrong, it's definitely the right thing to do to go back in and hold them accountable. Legislation and the laws that govern this land are very important, but police officers shouldn't be forgotten, especially because when we lose a generation of officers that exist now and are close to retirement age, there may not be a generation of people willing to come up and carry that burden when they got to risk their own lives and they have to risk the safety and security of their families potentially and their finances and their homes, So just, be praying for these officers and pray that society figures out a remedy for everything that's going on. Subscribe to the channel and share it with people. Also, I'm on another podcast with Paco. So look for Paco's Playground. I'm going to put it in the description. As well as Apple Monster, who's helped me out a lot here. So, again, not to steal it from Paco's Insight, but we're going to keep it real here. We're going to do music stuff also, but I want to make sure that we cover some of the things that are going on with law enforcement and society in general. All right. Have a good night.